Welcome to Good Mythical MORE. Let's discover some strange stuff that's been frozen in ice.
But first, let's give $1,000 to the NAACP Legal Defense and Educational Fund to aid in their mission to fight for racial justice through litigation, advocacy, and public education. The LDF seeks structural changes to expand democracy, eliminate disparities, and achieve racial justice in a society that fulfills the promise of equality for all Americans. Please join us in giving at NAACPLDF.org/donate.
Thank you for being your mythical best. Boy, you look great. We really should do this every day. Walk into a blacklight situation. Stevie, you know about things that have been frozen in ice.
Oh boy, I do.
And you're gonna quiz us on this, but did you know that our novel is a paperback?
Yeah, I did actually. It's so
And you know what? You can freeze it.
To celebrate that, guys, go over to mythical.com, take a look at our store. We're giving you up to 30% off all of the Bleak Creek merch for the next 48 hours. So
Including
celebrate
this.
with us, buy some stuff. It changes color.
I'm just so hot right now. I've changed it all to pink.
So, Stevie, you're gonna tell us something was frozen in ice, and we have to decide if it's glacier, no, that's fake, or glacier, sir, that's true.
Glacier Escher. Glacier Escher.
Your
Glacier.
lips look like you're having like blood flow issues.
Oh my gosh, you're right. I thought,
There's some green on there that kind of dried up, I think.
yeah, it just turned. How did I put green on my freaking lips, and now it just looks flesh colored.
I can see the green here.
Okay.
The green and the pink.
I feel a little
Here's
sick.
the first thing. An anthrax-infested reindeer corpse.
Anthrax infested?
Glacier, yes.
I mean, what is anthrax?
It's a bacteria.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was a band. Band been holding up in a reindeer all these years. Yeah, this has got to be true.
It is true.
Yes, I heard about this.
The corpse found in western Siberia was infected with anthrax, which scientists believe also led to the deaths of 1,200 other nearby reindeer.
Anthrax is bad.
Well, yeah, because I mean, back in the day, it was being sent in the mail. Remember that? That was scary.
Back in the day, right. I thought, like, when we're talking about a frozen reindeer that's in the tundra, and when you say back in the day, I'm not thinking about, like, 1998 or whatever that was.
Well, it was after 9/11.
Yeah, mailing anthrax to people was a thing.
Was a scare.
Did it ever actually happen, or was it just scary?
No, it was found at the post office, I believe.
Yeah, it happened. It was 2001.
Give us another.
A really old sweater covered in ancient horse poop.
That sounds fun. I mean, if you're gonna freeze your sweater, you might as well roll around in horse poop first. It's.
You don't know if they rolled around in the poop or if the poop.
If they put the sweater down and then some horses popped a squat right there on it.
I know every time I've set a piece of clothing down around a horse, it's taking a crap on it. I believe that is an equine habit.
I go biking.
Equine habit is also a good name for a band.
It's a decent.
It's also for like a nun who is going to be a jockey at the same time. I need an equine habit.
That's funny. Now you found it.
I found my dad core.
A nun jockey. I can't say any of those words.
A nun jockey.
A nun jockey.
We got ourselves a nun jockey. She's wearing an equine habit. I said it was fake. You have to answer.
I think it's real.
It is real.
Oh,
yeah.
crap.
See,
Found in Norway's Lendbreen Glacier, this tunic was from the Iron Age. And found 6,500 feet above sea level in 2011. After 2 years of analysis, researchers determined the garment was made between 230 and 390 AD, more than 1,500 years ago.
If you'd have said tunic, I would have gotten it right.
And they rolled around in horse poop. I know my horse poop because I go biking on trails where horses are allowed to also bike. And those horses, they'll just be walking along and they'll just drop a bunch of turds.
Yeah.
A lot of grassy.
I envy them.
Here's a question for you, Rhett.
Yeah, I wish I could
come on up
walk
here.
And poop.
I don't like having to look behind me to see you.
Well,
it's like, what do you want me to do?
I'm relaxed. No, I want you to turn and look at me.
Hey, is that a power
Or I want
move?
you to do what I do and just look into the monitor so you don't have to ever look to your side.
Here's a question for you. Why don't horses poop logs?
Why don't horses poop?
Like
logs?
they're balls. Horses poop balls of grass.
I bet you if you gave a horse just a big bag of Doritos, it'd poop a log.
No.
I think it has to do with diet.
Doritos are dry too, just like grass. I think you need some more.
Maybe they got a real active sphincter and it would be a log if they didn't keep cutting.
I mean,
there's a horse out there somewhere who's eating Doritos and logs all over the place. I'm telling you right now.
that's not true, man.
I'm going to say, yes, that's true.
There is never a horse. Horses don't poop logs because of the way that their
sphincter
duodenum is how it works.
What you duodenum this afternoon? Hey, but what about deer? Because they do balls.
Deer do balls too. Do balls.
No, but horses don't
Deer
do
do
balls.
balls.
Horses do like clumps.
They're balls-ish.
But listen,
They drop balls.
you can play marbles with deer crap. I mean, it is that spherical.
You can thump it. You can
it's
swallow
all the
it,
same size.
You can slingshot it.
When it dries out, it becomes a toy for the little ancient children.
I mean, like raccoons do like longer turds.
They're very human-like in many different ways. They also have hands.
They have thumbs.
Yeah, I don't think it's technically a
The
thumb.
reason is because of their colon. A deer's colon works in a rhythm of opening and closing the sphincter.
It's like this.
It's like when you're blowing smoke rings.
Yeah, with your anus.
Yeah.
If you've ever blown smoke rings with your anus,
You know there's somebody who can do that.
if you eat enough powder, you can do smoke rings with your anus. Duodenum. Duodenum. I don't even know. I don't think duodenum is how you
It should
pronounce
be
it.
duodenum.
You guys want to know what else is supposed to be?
Yeah.
An old pickup truck with evidence some say is proof of an alien abduction.
Oh snap!
Come on, Stevie.
So there's not anyone in it. Is that evidence of an abduction when a person's not there?
we only found the truck, so they must have been kidnapped by aliens.
Yeah. Glacier, sir.
I'm saying no.
I don't know why it's evidence for it.
Nah.
Yeah, that was just me.
You got that right. All right.
What about a human sacrifice with lice?
Human sacrifice.
Okay. But instead of anthrax, it's lice.
So it's just a human sacrifice that happens to have lice, or they killed him because he had lice. It's the way they used to do things back in the day. Oh,
You ever had lice?
no.
Don't lie.
I haven't had lice. I've never had it in
Don't
my
lie.
house either. There's been a couple of. You know the funny thing is
We knew people who had it, and they were. There's
been a lot of
don't
lice
be
breakouts.
embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed.
why is it that there's been more lice breakouts since moving to California? You notice that? Like we never worried about lice in North Carolina. Maybe, I don't know
They
why.
did routine lice checks at
That
at
is
school.
not true.
Yeah, that ain't
This
true.
is straight up not true.
Glacier,
I
no.
know, I'm just saying. It just seemed like we kept having people say like, "Oh, there's been a lice breakout."
Can
I
we do
remember
an
getting
episode
lice
where we?
checked, and then you had the rubber gloves on when they would like check your hair at
Yeah.
school.
Yeah.
Oh, it hurt so bad.
Yeah, because they're going down to the roots and looking for the toots.
Is that the same day they did the swish?
No, different. That's once a month.
Did y'all have to do swishing?
No.
They did it.
What's that?
Oh, you don't know about swishing?
Oh, we've talked about swishing.
Well, remind me.
Morgan,
what
you
it
know about
is.
swishing, right?
They would pass around these little cups to everyone in their elementary seats, and then they would come around with a
Swish day.
and they would put fluoride rinse in the little cup, and then everyone would put it in their mouth at the same time, and they would start a timer, and everyone in the classroom would swish for 30 seconds or however how long.
But I'm going to tell you right now.
and it was hard not to
was-
bust out laughing.
But it was so stupid because how y'all think all of us kids swishing for 30 seconds a year is going to do anything?
It was like once a month, I think.
Swish day didn't happen that often. I would remember it.
It happened more often than you think.
Maybe once a semester. It happened not nearly enough to have an effect.
Can we start that here at Mythical?
Yeah, we need to swish
We're
that.
the sea freaking O's. We can start this. Y'all are gonna start swishing.
But it needs to be.
And I'm gonna time that.
Weekly. Thursday's a swish day.
Every Thursday, Chase, you're gonna get that mouth in condition, man.
Thanks.
And you know what?
And one of y'all's got to swallow it.
And since I don't swallow it,
I'll guess a number, and who's the furthest off of the number in our heads has to swallow the fluoride.
Since I'm making
We're
decisions,
slowly poisoning.
we're also gonna do an episode where you present us with poop scat specimens, and we tell you what animal it's from.
Well,
I think we've already done
I think
that.
we've already done that.
We've done that.
I was about,
Yeah.
we already done that.
A
Okay.
human sacrifice with lice.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's also the perfect thing to find.
Yeah, it's real.
Awesome.
The frozen woman was found over 20,000 feet. I always get really nervous when I have to read numbers on this show for some reason. Can you
Right.
tell?
Yep.
Yeah, I understand.
Above sea level on the edge of a volcano and was so well preserved that she still had the lice in her hair. It's assumed she was sacrificed because of her many ailments, which included tuberculosis.
And lice.
Listen, God doesn't accept. You got to sacrifice a virgin. You can't.
Yeah,
I mean,
you can't put a woman with TB and lice up there.
you got to put
The angry God's
good
gonna be
stuff
like,
up there.
no!
Okay, this is the last one.
Wash her hair first!
Guess that poop challenge, February 8th,
Then I shall accept her!
2018. It wasn't even that long ago, in the scheme of things.
A fox taking a number 2.
Oh, just like squatting down, got his knees up by his ears, just like letting it.
How do they know he was frozen in the act of...
I wonder what a fox poop looks like. Is it long?
I would think it's raccoon-like.
Yeah.
I would think it's cat-like. I think it's like a mix of cat and dog poop because that's kind of what a fox is.
I don't. You're not gonna get a fox actually like the poop's coming out. Is that what you're telling me, Steve?
It didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen. It comes out. Oh, Morgan's over here showing me.
Yeah,
Fox poop.
that looks like a raccoon.
That is long. That is a long, dark Twinkie.
If you could have the ability to make little balls with your...
I do. I've done it all.
Okay, all right.
Okay, guys, it all comes down to this answer. Well, I mean, technically,
Well-
I guess Blink is in the lead a little bit, so I guess it doesn't.
How's he in the lead? We're
Well-
tied.
Which one are we talking about?
We're tied.
Oh, wait, are you tied?
Yeah, I came back.
Oh, Okay,
I can't
that's
remember what the
fine.
question was. Which one
the
is
fox
this?
taking a number 2.
Oh, yeah, that's no.
And I'm saying no.
It's a no.
Yeah, I can't.
You'd
I
have to
can't.
be in that position for a really, long time.
Yeah, you would.
You do get euphoric though.
If he had a phone, though,
when
he
you
could've
freeze
done
to
it.
death, things get euphoric.
This is the prize?
Yeah.
Some tonic water from Canada Dry.
It'll glow under a black light.
It'll glow under a black light. Because it contains duodenum.
In celebration of our Bleak Creek paperback release, take up to 30% off all Bleak Creek merch for 48 hours only at mythical.com.